All right, guys, we are live. Again, it never starts on time, so we do have, and let me know if you can hear me okay. We have the fitness, I think, starts first, and then it goes on to men's physique. So let's just look at the schedule. Just fitness, then classic physique, then wellness.
Open up to the general public. So if you have expo,
There we go.
waiting for the panels, we have Noel Basil and Jesse James West, Connie Rainbaugh, Chris Bumstead, and Derek Lunsford, and Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler. So some of the biggest names in bodybuilding and fitness going to be right here on this stage for seminars following the IFBB prejudging. Once again, as soon as the prejudging is done, this area will open up for general expo seating for tomorrow's prejudging. Right here at the Expo for our Bikini International and Arnold Classic Men's Physique. The VIP seating will be the same. It will be open to VIP ticket holders, silver, gold, and platinum, but it will be on a first come, first serve basis. Once again, anybody attending for the Arnold for the first time, for tonight's finals and prejudging for men's, we'll have an assigned.
All right. Let me just see. That was weird. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, we're waiting for it to go live. All right. See if I can change that. Let me know if there's any feedback, guys. Let me know if there's any feedback, guys. All right. Still waiting. All right. Still waiting. All right. Still waiting. See if we can go full screen here. All right, fitness is up. That means classic physique is coming up next. All right, fitness is up. That means classic physique is coming up next. That means classic physique is coming up next. So what do you guys got winning the classic physique? I put a poll up in the chat. So what do you guys got winning the classic physique? I put a poll up in the chat. I do hear feedback, so I don't know why there's feedback coming in, but if you guys hear like double my voice twice, let me know. If you guys hear like double my voice twice, let me know. If you guys hear like double my voice twice, let me know. Okay, let me look into that. Let me look into that. Troubleshoot this while fitness is on. Shoot this while fitness is on. Shoot this while fitness is on. All right. No, I can still hear that. Okay, that didn't work. I can still hear that. Okay, that didn't work. Let's unmute. All right. Want to see if there's feedback still. see if there's feedback still. Yeah, there's still feedback. That's crazy. Yeah, there's still feedback. That's crazy. One thing is, though, the lighting is really good. One thing is, though, the lighting is really good. One thing is, though, the lighting is lighting. All right, guys. Let me know if you can hear any double feedback. Okay, never mind. Figured it out. All right. That should fix the problem. All right, good. No more feedback. Is because I had my cell phone playing the video. And I didn't realize that, so I'm an idiot there. Dino with 82% to win. Obviously, we all know Dino's probably going to win this show unless there's some kind of crazy. I did see him this morning. He posted a video. Looks a little flat, but he's so shredded it doesn't matter. He's definitely going to take out Urs. Although I think Urs is going to give him a run for his money. Breon, I think, looks tremendous. His upper body, in my opinion, is actually better than Dino's from the front and the back. His biceps destroy Dino's biceps. I think Breon has some of the best arm development in the all of IFBB Pro League. Vissers looks good, shredded. He just still looks lanky, in my opinion. Same with Urs. Urs's arms they don't look like they've improved. Right? They look the same. Urs always comes in looking the same, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if you put on some new muscle tissue and can bring it to Dino a little bit more than he has been over the past years. So that is to come. Again, the lighting, as you can see, on the money, as we had to witness last year at the Olympia, was terrible. So hopefully we get through the women's fitness here fairly quickly. because they're doing their individual round, and then they're going to do the top first call out, second call out, right? So we will see how that goes. Again, guys, appreciate you joining me for the live stream. My commentary is going to be unfiltered, uncensored. I will call it like it is. I'm not on here to be a fanboy and to say, oh, these guys look great. I'm going to call out their weak points. I'm going to say it like it is. I've already said in regards to men's open bodybuilding how I feel about Samson and his conditioning from the back issues. Hadi Choopan is coming back with a vengeance to win this Arnold after coming in second at the Olympia. So it's going to be a battle. This is going to be, like I said, one of the most unpredictable top six in men's open bodybuilding that we've seen at the Arnold in years. It's going to be one of the most competitive top six Arnold men's open bodybuilding lineups we've seen in years. And we don't know. We know first and second is going to be Hadi and Samson or Hadi. We'll see. But third, it's open to anybody. It could be Horse, it could be Raf, it could be John De La Rosa, it could be Antoine. I don't think Justin Rodriguez would get that spot, but it's crazy. That's what's going to make this such a good competition, is that we really don't know who's going to get that third place position. For Classic, it's kind of the same scenario where we kind of know it's going to be Dino and Urs for the most part. And then who's fighting for that third place position? Is it going to be Breon? Is it going to be Michael? Is it going to be Vissers? Right. It's going to be a good battle. These guys are always in shape in Classic Physique. We're going to see if Dino, what type of improvements he's made. Does he look bigger? Are the quads improved? I still think Dino's quads need to be bigger for his physique. They are a little slender, especially compared to C-Bum. So we will see. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Actually, I'm just going to go on my phone and see. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, that's working. Again, guys, appreciate your support. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I will be doing all the live stream commentary for the Arnold, all the pro shows throughout the year. And guys, I really appreciate it. This is actually my 1 year anniversary on YouTube for the Muscle Discord podcast. It's only been 1 year, but doing great and excited for another year. I'm trying to get that to be more full screen. Okay, like I said, now they're going to do the first call out. Loving the lighting on the stage here. We're going to see how conditioned Samson from the back is in this lighting. That's for sure. Can't hide nothing in this lighting. Classic Physique is coming up next, guys. This is women's fitness right now. I'm going to go live on our Instagram page. If you're not already following me on Instagram, it's at Muscle Discord on Instagram and TikTok. Appreciate the support. All right, let's go to Instagram here, guys. Classic Physique is coming up here. Who do we got in women's physique here, or women's fitness? I would say number 11. Looks good to me. She could use a little bit more oil. But I guess they're keeping 5 in the center, so we know what that means. Although I think that's the Canadian athlete as well. Forget her first name. If you guys don't know, I am in Canada, Vancouver, BC. Streaming live, guys. Join us on Instagram. Please join us on the YouTube channel. Classic Physique is coming up next. All right. Great lighting. The stage looks great. I'm excited to see Classic Physique up next. This is the first call out in women's fitness. All right, guys. So head on over to my YouTube channel and also Discord. I will see you there, guys. Check it out on Instagram. See you. I'd say about another 15 minutes before men's Classic Physique is on the stage. Thank you guys for being patient. They always do this. They always bring the women out first, right? Second call out. Hey guys, a little bit about me. If you don't know, probably don't. I am a 2-time Canadian bodybuilding champion in both bodybuilding and classic physique. I was one of the first Canadian athletes to ever do that, hold the title in 2 different divisions. I come from a background of the supplement industry. I worked for Mutant Supplements, who's also the sponsor of the Arnold Classic, is the title sponsor. For 10 years, I was the marketing manager at Mutant. So I got to travel the world, go to all the expos. I worked with all the athletes. I managed all of the athletes. I managed one of the most popular, most viral bodybuilders in the world, Rich Piana. I was the first to post about Rich Piana on Mutant. I ran the social media channels as well. So we flew Rich Piana into Vancouver. I trained with Rich Piana for the first time. It was the first time he ever visited Canada. And once I started posting Rich Piana on social media, he blew up. He became viral. And I was a part of that journey and a part of managing Rich, traveling with Rich Piana. And, it was a great time. I want to do a video on Rich and my memories with him, traveling with him on the road all over the world. So I do have a lot of experience in bodybuilding in this community, and that's why I started this channel, to kind of share my experience. Also from being a competitor myself, top competitor in Canada, and then now kind of behind the scenes. I've worked with Johnny Jackson, all these guys. I've gone to dinner with Jay Cutler. I mean, I've been there, I've done that behind the scenes. So I know what I'm looking at when I watch these competitions. Maybe some other creators out there that are more just a fan of the sport don't really know the little minute details that you need to look at when you're watching these shows. And I can give you that perspective and that experience that I have in these competitions. Show it's going to be exciting. I'm going to tell it like it is, unfiltered. uncensored. I'm not going to go easy on these guys. Again, use promo code TSINK20. I'll put it in the chat to receive 20% off all mutant supplements. It's a good deal. 20% off. I got my BCAAs in here. It is snowing outside in Vancouver, BC today. Pretty crazy. It just started snowing. I'm right downtown here. Getting distracted. Okay, come on, Classic Physique. Let's go. This is it. This is the final call out. And then we have men's Classic Physique coming on the stage. Did Rich have 24-inch arms? Yeah, he did. He did have 24-inch arms. They were obviously filled with filler, right? He would go to Mexico. See, I know all these stories because I worked with the guy before he was famous. I worked with him. So he did have filler in his arms, in his shoulders, and his chest. He would go to Mexico every 6 months or so. And you always realize, why is Rich in Mexico all of a sudden? He's just in Mexico again and again because he was getting the work done on his body, right? So that's what he would do. Obviously, we all knew that he was doing that, but that's how he did it. He went to Mexico to get it done. Let me put my... All right, we are transitioning the Classic Physique. They are coming up on the stage. Guys, again, thank you for joining. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the video. I appreciate your support. It helps with the algorithm. And I can continue to bring you these updates, these live streams. Okay, what? Are they doing wellness first? No. I mean, I don't mind watching a little bit of wellness, but the schedule was fitness, then Classic Physique, then wellness. And you can see they pulled a fast one on us and decided to bring the wellness up. Now, it's a small group, I think. And this is the first bunch. Wow, they must be 4'2". They look very short. I think everyone on this stage is under 5 feet. Any more questions about Rich Piana while we're waiting? I have tons of stories, guys. I've worked with so many athletes, pro bodybuilders over the years. Johnny Jackson, Manuel, Ron Partlow is a good friend of mine. Dusty Hanshaw. All right, yeah, so there's another group coming out. Okay, so this might take a little bit here, guys. I don't think that worked for Earth, did it? Unfortunately. Do you guys remember the Leave Humanity Behind series with Rich Piana? It was filmed by the great photographer Alex Ardenti, and that changed the game in bodybuilding back then. The way that was filmed, the behind the scenes, the lifestyle of Rich Piana. It's just unfortunate what happened. He got really heavy into insulin. Uh, he would take insulin before we would go to the expo, and he would load up on like chocolate bars and candy. Like he would have a huge bag full of just candy, and he would shoot insulin and then pump up huge, like swell up, and he would look massive at the booth. But it's unfortunate that he passed away. You know, too young. But this is what happens when you mess with recreational drugs. It's unfortunate. And you know what? That reminds me, I was actually going to make a video about Rich Piana versus Sam Sulek, because Sam, as you probably know, is charging what, $80, so $50 for a photo with him, and $30 for a signed photo of Sam. And I understand why they're bringing Sam to the expo, and he has a massive millions of following now. But you know who also had a huge following was Rich Piana. And Rich Piana would go to the Arnold, and he would be there with us at the Mutant booth, and eventually with 5% nutrition. And he never charged $30. He didn't charge, he was for free. He would stay till the end of the expo, signing autographs, taking photos. And he was like the biggest draw at these expos. And now you have Sam Sulek charging these people who've already maybe driven 8 hours to get there, got a hotel, paid the entry fee, and now they got to pay $50 to get a sign. Like I don't understand that. I think maybe Fuad has something to do with it. I can't see Sam saying, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to charge people $50 to take a photo with me." I don't think he's that type of guy. It's either the Arnold said we're going to do this, or Fuad said we're going to make a killing. We'll charge $50. We'll take a cut from Sam because he's at our booth, and that's it. And we'll say that we're doing this to control the crowd. Rich Piana had huge lineups, biggest lineups at the expo, didn't charge anything. It just is a bad look. I'm sure it's going to turn off a lot of fans, right? The fans support you, Sam. They watch your YouTube channel where there's over 2 million subscribers. You know how much people make when they have 2 million subscribers on YouTube, the monetization? How much do you think they make a month? $150,000 a month monetization, maybe more, right? Millions. He's making millions of dollars now. Sam Sulek is a millionaire. Okay. Sponsorship money, his YouTube monetization, and then he's charging for photos at the expo. If I were Sam, I'd say, no, I don't want to charge anybody. Don't force me to charge people. That's my little rant on Sam Sulek versus Rich Piana. Because I would say Sam is the Rich Piana now of the industry. He's the big sensation. Everyone's talking about him. Everybody's following him. He's blowing up on social media. That's the same thing that happened with Rich Piana. Classic was supposed to be on, but they put wellness ahead of it for some reason. Guess they're saving the best for last. What do you guys think? Do you think it's fair that Sam is charging $80 to get a photo with him? Again, guys, thank you for joining. The action is about to start. Great lighting. We're in for a treat. It's called capitalism, but I mean, I get that. Sure, and people will pay, right? People will pay. That's the crazy part. How many people you think come through a line at the expo? Um, I don't think you could handle any more than 1,500 people. Like, just think about it. 1,500 people. It takes you 30 seconds to do the quick shake a hand photo sign. Maybe 45 seconds. Yeah. So if it's just 1,500 people come through that booth to shake his hand and take a photo, he's making $120,000 in probably a 6 hour day. Not bad. Yeah, I know. What are you going to do with the photo? It's just like I mean, I guess he's a celebrity in the industry, but I don't know. Jay Cutler's not charging, right? Phil Heath's not charging. Hottie's not charging. Samson Dowda's not charging. So I don't know. It's a little strange. Yes, this is the Arnold live stream. You guys, wow, we're over 400. Thank you guys for tuning in. Classic Physique is coming up next, guys. I would say 10 minutes. Coming up here, guys. Guys, while you have me, any questions about Rich Piana before we get the classic guys on stage? We have women's wellness on the stage right now. Was Rich addicted to other drugs? Apart, yes. Um, you know, I don't want to. He did do recreational drugs. I'll say that. Insulin was just part of but recreational drugs, yes. We're almost done wellness here, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate the support and watching along with me. It's going to be an awesome. I'm going to be unfiltered. I'm going to be hard on these guys. But that's what this is about, man. I'm unfiltered. I'm beholden to nobody. Where in Canada? I am in Vancouver, BC. Nice, Montreal. I've been to Montreal many times. Love that city. Where is everyone from here? Throw your city in the chat. Pro Gym in Columbus? Yes. No, Classic Physique is not on yet. They are coming up right after these women wellness competitors finish. Where in the USA? Germany. I've been to Cologne, Germany for the FIBO Power. I think I went there 10 years in a row. Awesome expo, biggest expo for bodybuilding in the world. Coquitlam. I used to live in Coquitlam. I first moved to BC in 2010 and I lived in Coquitlam for like 4 years. And then I moved to downtown Vancouver because I couldn't stand just Coquitlam. There's nothing going on in Coquitlam. I'll tell you that much. Australia, Melbourne. Definitely want to visit Australia. Haven't been there yet. Classic Physique is coming up. You're just finishing off women's wellness here. This looks like this is the final call out. So you haven't missed the classic yet? No. Yeah, I haven't been to the Arnold Expo. Like I said, I used to work for Mutant Supplements, and I traveled to all the expos with the company. And I think I've been to 12 Arnold expos, and I haven't been there since 2019. But I'd say the Arnold Expo is my favorite, and the LA Fit Expo is my favorite. Olympia's good. Olympia's always fun, but the LA, I don't know, something about LA Fit Expo is just I had a great time. That was, and especially when we were going there with Rich Piana, had so much fun in LA. Indianapolis, Indiana. I've been to Indianapolis, great city. Brazil. I would think there'd be a lot of Brazil fans in here today. Watch Dino. The LA Fit Expo, that's usually in January. I was in January. It's like the first expo of the year. Thank you guys. I think, is the highest number of concurrent viewers I've had on a live stream, over 500. So thank you guys. Brazil. I have so many stories. So I managed Johnny Jackson as well, and we would go down to Metroflex Arlington, where Ronnie Coleman used to train. And if you haven't been to Metroflex Arlington, it's an unbelievable gym. And I got to see Johnny Jackson and Branch Warren training when they were in their prime. to see the craziness and how they trained. Place is dirty, it's dungy, it's dingy. But man, that was just it just popped into my head. That's a great memory I had when I used to manage Johnny Jackson and watch those guys train in live, real up close and personal on another level. The Metroflex, Arlington, where Ronnie Coleman used to train. I've also been to the Dungeon, Dorian Yates Gym in Birmingham, UK. While Dorian Yates was there, and I met Dorian Yates. He shook my hand. We all worked out together. I've had some crazy experiences, guys, in this sport. I've been in doing this for over 12 years, working in the industry with IFBB pros and supplement companies and all of that stuff, marketing, promoting, all of that. So I have a lot of experience there. But that was probably one of my favorite memories was meeting Dorian Yates at his gym in Birmingham and getting to train with him there. He's no longer at that gym. I think he sold it, but that was quite the experience. Urs, yeah, I mean, Urs looks great. Urs always comes in shredded. To me, he always looks the same. He doesn't look like he's putting on a lot of muscle tissue, but we're going to see. I think he actually did put on some muscle tissue, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how he looks. Prejudging was classic. No, it's not postponed. It's not starting at midnight. It's going to be in like 10 minutes. This is the last call out for wellness. It's coming up. Classic Physique is coming up. Yeah, Ursa's arms have not improved. And I'm kind of like wondering, like, where does he go from here? Um, because he looks huge in the off season. Like he looks bigger than some open men's bodybuilders in the off season. But then, is he losing muscle tissue when he diets down? Because he gets shredded. But so does Dino. And Dino's managed to put on size, put on some new muscle tissue again. Sebum's been able to put on size over the years. I don't know. I don't know what it is with Earth. Those arms are just some guys just don't have the genetics in the arm department, unfortunately. And then it's such a lagging body part for him. Unfortunately, Dino isn't coming off. He's on maybe his all-time best. And in my opinion, Breon definitely has a better upper body than Urs. Breon's arms destroy Urs's arms, but then Urs destroys Breon in the quads. Yeah, we're at 1080. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I think we got classic physique coming up. Let's do this. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I thank you for the support. Please like this show here. Wow, I hope we get to 1,000 views concurrent. Let's go. 1,000 live viewers. Thank you guys for joining. Classic physique is coming up. Here we go. And the lighting is good. So just get ready for a show here, guys. Bob looks nervous. Let's see what happens here. Brandeo is in open bodybuilding. Yeah, I know. They do the same pose in women's wellness. It's not very exciting to watch. Big crowd today. This is inside the expo. If you've never been there before, they do the prejudging at the expo. If you've never been there, it's an awesome experience. If you ever get the chance to go down to the Arnold expo, do it. Just be prepared to be squished and squeezed through the crowds because it's very hard to walk through all these people. Bob still looks big, man. All right, guys, here we go. There's Urs. Vissers. Guys, remind me who number 7 is. Dino. Michael. First impressions, guys. Urs looks big. His color is a little off and distorted, a little maybe too dark. Visser's color looks perfect. Dino looks good. His color. Don't like Ursa's color. He's too dark. Visser's is the type of color you want. Dino's okay. Michael is okay. Okay. Where's your eye gravitating towards when you're when you're watching these? This is like I'm going to show you how a judge looks at this. So I know they're going to move Urs in. This is the first lineup. This isn't a call out or anything. This is just the first rotation of athletes to come out. Vissers looks really good in that quarter turn. He's probably the thickest guy up there. I am impressed with Vissers. I'm looking forward to seeing Brion. Oh, I thought it was a Brion for a second. He kind of looks like Brion, the same hairstyle, haircut. There we go. Brion is pumped. First thing I look at is Brion is the legs. He has to. He looks great. Brion is definitely on. What's your guys' first impression so far of Brion in this lineup? I think Visser's legs looked okay. Like Visser's was, my eye was getting pulled towards Visser's. Again, guys, thank you for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate your support. Please throw in a like as well. It's about to get nasty here because I'm really going to call these guys out. But positive criticism and feedback. All right. Lighting is good. We can really see the detail in here. Okay, Ursa's back up. So this is your individual. Nice. Zoom it in. Let's see. All right. Come on, guys. What do you think of Urs? To me, he looks good. He does look bigger. Okay, this is where it is, the back shot. He looked when you saw his video yesterday or the day before when his glutes, he was showing his glutes. The glutes don't look the same. They look a little bit washed out here. Could be because he's a little flat, but they do not look as peeled as they did 2 days ago. And I don't know if he's holding a little bit of film of water or something because he carved up and he could be spilling a little bit, but he looks good. Guys, remind me of the name of number 2 that's coming up here. A little bit of gyno. Guys, you can see it too. I call it like it is. Okay. Unfiltered here. I'm going to point out things that I see. He's got a good physique. He does. He does look like Rolly in the face, kind of. If he shaved his head, yeah, Urs is not winning this show. Okay, Vissers, who I think he's in the mix for that third place position, but let's see. He looks very good. He's polished. The color is perfect. He's shredded. Wow, Vissers looks good. I'm more impressed with Vissers than I am Urs. Glutes. He needs to pose that he needs to widen his stance there a little bit. Needs to work on that. But looks good. That's classic physique right there. Wow. All right, it's on. This is a battle for second. But this weight, we got the more guys to see here first. But man, I am impressed with Vissers. All right, guys, you waited for it. Here it is. Ramon Dino walks on stage confidently. Those abs pop out to you right away. Does he look bigger to you guys? Look at the lats. That's where he needs to improve those lats from the front. Compare him to Vissers that just was out. Vissers is bigger than Dino. Okay, let's see what he looks like from the back. He's maintained the sharpness from the back from a day ago. Back looks good. The quads, I just want to be bigger on Dino. Like has he maxed out his quads? I don't know. Like, why can't he bring them up? I don't know, guys. I really liked Visser's look. Dino looks great. We're going to see him side by side. All right, Michael. See, what throws me off is look at his hip insertion from the quad up to the hip. It's weird. It's like he's missing muscle in that area. You guys know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm the only one that sees that, but it's a little weird. Michael also brings some thickness. in the upper body. Very, very nice side chest. Back double bicep looks good. The glutes aren't as tight as they were in a day or two ago. It's a little strange that they're losing it a little bit here, guys. Quads need to be sharper from the front. He's definitely in the top five, Michael, obviously. Good look for him. I think he tried to come in a little bit fuller for this show. He looks good. The lighting, yes, a tad washed out from the front lighting that's shining towards them. Yes. The background is good. Um, but I'm not complaining about the lighting. It's like we get to see what these guys look like. It's not dark and weird like it was at the Olympia. This is bright, it's open, we can see everything. So we are grateful for that. So good job on the promoter for getting this one. I'd say 90% right. Still not 100% with the lighting, but they're getting better. Guys, so far I'm impressed with Vissers. I want to see Vissers and Dino side by side, and I want to see Urs and Vissers side by side. And then I want to see Breon. I just don't think Breon with the lower half in his size, stature, and I thought that Breon could come in third, but we're gonna see. Yeah, Dino's gonna win. He's got the massive Brazilian fan base. I think if Dino lost, I think there'd be like riots in the streets in Brazil, like literally riots. Again, guys, thank you for joining. Please remember to like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I really appreciate the support. You got Breon second? Okay. We're gonna see. This guy looks good. It's good conditioning at least. Nice physique. Nice physique. Uh, how do you think Terrence Ruffin would have placed in this lineup if he was on? I think Terrence would be maybe potentially second or third. C-Bum would win this class fairly easily. Yeah, Terrence top three. Yeah. I don't know his name. The Rolly Winkler lookalike. Urs. You have Urs as number one. Okay, here we go. Breon. Okay, look at the legs. Wow, that upper body, the bicep peaks. Very impressive upper body. He's on the money in the upper body. The legs look good. They're separated. All right, so Breon is in there. He's not out of this. You put Breon next to Vissers. You got to think about it. The muscularity in Breon's back and the glutes and the hamstrings. Like, look at that. That beats Visser's back double bicep. You can't. No, Vissers is not beating that. Vissers is going to look bigger and wider on that stage than Breon. But look, Breon is going to try and outpose him. So when you got a veteran on stage like Breon, he knows what to do. Awesome quarter turn. Look at that. Side chest. Looks good. Symmetrical. Wow, guys, 1,400 viewers, live views. Thank you guys so much. Side tricep, ridiculous. Very classic looking physique. More so than Dino's, I gotta say, guys. Dino's kind of got like a bodybuilding slash classic look. But with Breon, you get that V taper, the wide flaring lats and the tiny waist, where Dino doesn't have that flare to his lats. That's the first thing I said. Like, look at Dino's lats. Are they flaring enough? Okay, guys, we're gonna get the first call out here. All right, as expected. All right, Visser still looks very good. Quad's a little bit narrow compared to Earth. Leon looks good. Very symmetric, very good. Yes, Leon does give up that stature and size because he is shorter. Look at the conditioning on Brianda on that back. Visser's lower half, the glutes aren't there for no. Not necessarily the glutes, but the shape and the size. Ursa's color is not good. It's not showing his physique the way it could be if he was a little bit lighter. Urs looks bad with that angle. Yeah, I agree. Dino's winning the show. He looks good enough to win still. But Ursa's upper body size is overpowering Dino in some shots. Damn, I think I have Breon ahead of Urs. And I think I have definitely have Vissers ahead of Urs. Urs needs to pull in closer to Vissers. He's too far off to the side. And he's angling himself a little too much. So we're not getting a direct on shot, which is terrible for photos. Again, inexperience in some of these things will slip you up there. Okay, because photos last forever and you're on an angle, you're not directly facing the front. It's not good. Vissers looks really good. To be honest, shredded, but looks a little on the tiny side compared to these guys. Dino looks good. I gotta admit, he looks good. Polished. Okay, they're just gonna pull him off to the side now. Bring in the second call out. Michael did not make the first call out. I just realized that. That could change though. We'll see. But he did not make the first call out. Guys, again, appreciate your support. Please remember to like, subscribe. We are at 1,700 live viewers right now. This is awesome. I really, really appreciate your support and tuning in with me. Michael did not make the first call out. I want to see him in that first call out. I want to see how he compares to Vissers or Dino. Wesley won't beat Breon. We're going to see. Sebum is not competing in the Arnold. He's competing at the Olympia. Dino looks small compared to Vissers, but Dino's glutes look better. Just reading some of the comments. Guys, who's first, second, and third right now? Leave a comment in the chat. Should Michael be in the first call out? Right now, he's in the second call out. He's in the center. So he's sixth right now. Dino first, Wesley second or third. I could agree with that. We're going to see when they bring them back out where they position them. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Michael fifth. Sorry. You know what? I would not be upset if Vissers won this show. Okay, here we go. So four guys. So Michael is fifth, obviously. I don't know why they're not bringing him out in this lineup. It's ridiculous that they're not bringing him out in this lineup. Pisses me off a little bit. Give the guy a chance. Let's see. All right, here we go. They moved Dino on the other side of Visser. So again, Urs is posing terribly. He's way too turned to the side. What are you doing? Okay, side chest. Vissers. I have Vissers winning that side chest. Let's go back double bicep. Who's winning this pose? Back double bicep. I would say either Breon or Dino is winning the back double bicep. Ab and thigh. I'd say Dino wins the ab and thigh. Classic pose. Dino looks good there. Dino seems to be improving as he's posing more. Right now, it's Dino first, Visser second, first, second, Urs is third, Breon is fourth. Based on the lineup, they have it positioning right now, guys. Again, Dino first, Visser's second, Urs third, Breon fourth. Based on how they're lining it up right now. Let's see if they move them around, but if they don't, that's it. Visser's again second. What a shot! I mean, that's huge news if he can hold that second place and take out Urs, who's making a whole bunch of mistakes posing on an angle like that. There's no need. Someone told him, his coach or someone told him to do that, and it's not a good look. Yes, exactly. He needs to be straight on. There you go. That's it. Dino first. Visser's, in my opinion, second. Urs is in third. Breon is in fourth. I would have Breon ahead of Urs. I did not like the way Urs was posing. His color is off. He didn't look polished. Breon color, perfect, conditioning, great, symmetry, everything. Like, I guarantee a lot of people would be upset if Urs beats Breon. I know Urs is turning to the judges, but I think he's turning too much to the judges. Very disappointed in, I agree. I'm disappointed in Urs. I was expecting a lot more from Urs, and number one, his color is off. Number two, he looked a little washed out. Maybe it's just the lighting. Uh, and number three, his posing was not good. Urs is very young. He's 25. Okay. Just remember. And so is Dino. So these guys, except for Breon. Breon's, I think he's in his 40s now. The stream is a little bit lagging there, guys. It's paused. So let's see what's happening there. Although we did get what we wanted to see there. I think that's it. They just shut it off. So we are done. Classic physique, unless they just didn't want to show the second call out again. But I guess they didn't need to show the second call out, guys. We have men's bodybuilding coming up this evening. I have another stream set up for that, and I will be going live on the stream for men's bodybuilding. So that starts in about an hour or so. So we will be signing off and coming back on the other stream. Let me just get that link in here for you guys. Again, I really appreciate you tuning in. I cannot wait for men's open. It's going to give you the link here, guys. Bodybuilding prejudging starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is the time that I am on. All right, so there is the link for the next stream for men's bodybuilding. So please click on that link and then click the notify me button so you will be notified when we go live. And I think that the men's bodybuilding is going to be a little bit more exciting. I mean, the classic physique was great, but it's going to be a battle royale in the men's open because we don't know what's going to happen on that. We from third place down, we do not know what's going to happen. And the video that we saw from Samson Dauda that was posted of him 5 days out in Pittsburgh at the NPC headquarters, the lighting was bad, but that, you know, and that was 5 days out. You know, Samson definitely does have a shot at winning, obviously, because his shape is so superior to Hadi. But I just think that Hadi's conditioning is just going to be so tremendous compared to Samson that on paper, Hadi should win that show. Just going to pin that up there. So on paper, Hadi should win. On paper, Hadi beat Samson at the Olympia. That was 4 months ago, right? And Samson and Hadi wasn't at his best at the Olympia. So Hadi comes in more conditioned, in better shape, and he already beat Samson at the Olympia. Samson would have to have made some tremendous improvements and be a lot more conditioned than he was at the Olympia to beat Hadi. The judges aren't going to be like, well, it's the Arnold. We want the more aesthetically pleasing look. We'll go with Samson, even though he's not as conditioned as Hadi, who just beat him 4 months ago. You see what I'm saying? That's why I have Hadi winning in my predictions. It's because he's already beat Samson, and he wasn't even at his best at the Olympia. You know he's coming in death face shredded for this competition. He's working with Hani Rambad, right? And we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if politics comes into play, if the judges are pissed off at Hadi for throwing a little hissy fit at the Olympia and walking off the stage. Hey, that does have an effect sometimes. But finals, Classic Physique finals. Three p.m. That's 12. So they're gonna have fitness, classic physique, wellness. That's 6 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. And then they're going to have men's open bodybuilding. So what it looks like is they're going to do all the finals for what we just watched here, fitness, wellness, and classic. Right? That's today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you can see, they have a window of 6 to 10 p.m. So this is going to be a long, long one, guys. But I will be live streaming it, and we will watch it from start to finish and watch together. I appreciate you guys joining. Again, Classic Physique finals coming up at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's in an hour or so to start. But again, we won't get to Classic probably until an hour or two into the stream. So just be cognizant of that. And yeah. And then finals tomorrow for the men's open bodybuilding Saturday. That's around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat, carb up for the finals for Classic Physique, and then men's prejudging open bodybuilding is coming up. All right, I'm gonna sign off, guys. I put the link in the chat. I will do it one more time. Again, please click on that link and you will join me and be notified when we go live for men's open bodybuilding. It's coming up in a bit here. It's not going to be for a little bit because they're not going to get to that until the end of all the other divisions that have to do their finals. So probably not for a little while. It starts at 3 p.m. my time, so I would say probably 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when you're about to see men's open bodybuilding prejudging start. So we'll wrap it up, guys. So it looks like we have Dino in first. We have Vissers with a huge upset over Urs in second. We have Urs in third. And we have Breon in fourth. In my opinion, Breon should be ahead of Urs. Urs was off. He wasn't polished. He wasn't posing properly. And that matters. That matters. And so we'll see if things change for the night show or for the finals coming up here in a little bit. But that's the top four. Michael is in fifth, obviously. And that is it. So again, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I really appreciate it. Please like. And then join me for men's open bodybuilding in a little bit. I put the link in the chat here. You can click on the link and you'll be notified when we go live. Okay. Thank you so much. Love you guys.